Rasulun, 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 Rasul. Nabiyun, 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 Nabi.
Except the pages that are mechanically read. Yes, but no one goes to the Quran for the guidance that it has. And therefore no one follows that guidance in the Quran. مَسَاجِدُهُمْ عَامِرَةٌ وَهِيَ خَرَابٌ مِنَ الْهُدَى. When that time comes when nothing remains of Islam but the name, and nothing remains of the Quran but the traces of the writing mechanically read. At that time he said, the masajid will be grand structures. Long time was karat roof. When rainfall used to leak and used to be mud walls. But when that time comes when nothing remains of Islam but the name, the masajid will be grand structures, multi-million-dollar buildings, iron and steel, but devoid of guidance. عُلَمَاؤُهُمْ شَرُّ النَّاسِ مِمَّنْ تَحْتَ أَدِيمِ السَّمَاءِ. The religious scholars who support such a blind people, the religious scholars who are embraced by such a blind people, who are holding on to nothing but their rice husk, those religious scholars, those ulama, would be the worst people beneath the sky. مِنْ عِنْدِهِمْ تَخْرُجُ الْفِتْنَةِ وَفِيهِمْ تَعُودُ. From them will emerge that which will constitute fitna for the people. Tests and trials, corrupting them. And they'll become the centers of fitna. The house burning down. And the scholars of Islam may even know that. And they're lecturing long, pretty lectures. Wah, wah. But their house burning down. And they can't even see their house burning down. Or they know their house burning down, but they're afraid to say it. Because you might lose your green card. Might lose your job, might lose your salary, might lose your popularity. So you keep quiet. There will be the worst people beneath the sky, said Nabi Muhammed alayhi salatu wasalam. If you think that situation is bad, listen to this one. Listen to this one. It is the day of judgment. The hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. It is repeated 4 times in Sahih Bukhari by 4 different companions of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. So it is known as mutawatir hadith. When a hadith comes from only one source, it is known as ahad. But when it is repeated by several companions, it is called mutawatir. This is mutawatir. What is it? That on the last day, the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses Adam alayhi salam. And he says to Adam alayhi salam, take out or separate the people for the hellfire. And Adam alayhi salam asks, how many are they, O Allah? This is Sahih Bukhari, eh? How many are they, O Allah? And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replies and he says, out of every 1,000, take 999 for the hellfire. Out of every 1,000, take 999 for the hellfire. The companions of the Prophet ﷺ were terrified. But then he smiled at them and he said, Bushra lakum, good news for you. The one for Jannah would be from you. Meaning, someone who truly follows the Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam. Someone who holds on to the Quran and Sunnah, regardless of the price he may have to pay. That one is for heaven. But then he went on to say that the 999 would all be the people of Gog and Magog. Oh, that means that the subject of Gog and Magog is an awesomely important subject. How many people bother to teach this subject? How many times have you ever heard anyone talking about Gog and Magog? None. I have lived my entire life studying Islam. No one ever spoke on the subject of Gog and Magog to me. None. No teacher, no school, no institution, no Maulana, none. Now that's strange. Because if 999 are going to be the people of Gog and Magog, what it implies is that one people, namely Gog and Magog, one people are going to succeed in getting all of mankind, illa masha'Allah, all of mankind to follow them instead of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, to imitate them, to become carbon copies of them. So even while a man says he's a Muslim, and now one says he's a Hindu, and now one says he's a Christian, and now one says he's a Jew, in fact, they're only holding on to their rice husk when they say they're Muslim or Hindu or Christian or Jew. They have effectively joined the Jamaat. That is the global society, the universal society of a people called Gog and Magog. So this must be an awesomely important subject. And yet strangely, suspiciously, no one ever teaches it. Where are we today? On this 12th of Rabiul Awwal. Where are we today in the Muslim world? Do we still follow the Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam, or have we abandoned him? This is the subject of our lecture tonight. Let us begin with the very heart and substance of the Sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, followed his father Ibrahim. ثُمَّ أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ, says the Quran. And then we revealed to thee, O Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, and ittabi' millata abikum Ibrahim, that you also must follow the religion of your father Abraham. وَمَا كَانَ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ, and there is no shirk in that religion. And so the first sunnah of Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is to avoid shirk. This is the foundation of the sunnah of Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, to avoid shirk. But he warned before he died. He warned that the time will come when we will be attacked by shirk. And it will be very difficult for us to recognize the shirk. Shirk is not only to worship other than Allah, to worship 2 and 3 and 4 gods, Shirk is not only to worship gods and goddesses. Shirk is not only to worship idols. Shirk is also to play God. Like he played Mass, he playing God. And no one playing Satan. Shirk is also to attempt to take over from Allah. And assume for yourself the functions of Allah. He said shirk will one day attack you. But be difficult to recognize it. How difficult? As difficult as it would be to recognize a black ant on a black stone on a dark night.